Man, Dal Richards on the couch. After all these years, Dal, we always see you with Don in the live by. This time we've got you in studio, and it's for good reason. You, sir, are going to be the Grand Marshal of the Rogers Santa Claus Parade this Sunday. Congratulations, and why'd you want to do it? Why'd you want to be a part of this one?
I'm quite thrilled about it. I've been in many parades, but I've never before been the Grand Marshal.
It's a big honor. You know, we were just chatting about the fact the weather might be a little cooler. You might be cold, but you're going to carry some of the instruments with you. How do you keep the horns warm when you're
That is the problem. They're all the brass instruments, of course. I play the saxophone, and there's a lot of brass there to get cold. Yeah. So we have to keep blowing them. Even if we're not playing, we keep our breath going through the horns just to keep them warm.
Well, I think a lot of people, myself included, will be excited to see you leading the way. The King of Swing, great history in this city. What do you remember? I know we're going to talk about some of the gigs you have coming up, but what do you remember about the first time you ever performed on stage?
I was terrified.
How old were you?
11.
11 years old. 11.
I was in public school, and I was just beginning to play the clarinet in the Kitsilano Boys Band. Just very beginning, but my school teacher was aware of it, and she put me in the school concert, and I thought I'd die. I played the Bluebells of Scotland as a solo, and that was my first appearance. First
of many appearances. You know, we have some photos. We went into the archives, so guys in the control room, let's bring it up, because let's take a trip down memory lane and take a look at the great history you have in this city. Tell us about this photo right here.
Oh, that's the picture. That's Juliet when she was very young. I think she was about 15 there. She was our vocalist at the panorama roof of the Hotel Vancouver. And the date is on it, of course, and that picture was taken at the roof all those years ago, and the members of the band.
And you were saying panorama roof, that was kind of exclusive. That's a really big deal to get access to the roof of the Hotel Vancouver.
That was the social center of Vancouver, really, for a number of years, the panorama roof of the Hotel Vancouver. It got to the point where people wouldn't make a reservation to phone. They wouldn't phone in. They'd have a standing reservation. They'd only phone in to cancel.
Yeah. And what do you still love about it after all these years? Because year after year, you're a part of so many performances here in the city. What's the thrill for you?
I like music to start with. That's the basic thing. I love playing. And I love the fact that people still want us, and we're popular, and we play a lot of gigs, maybe 50 a year. And we enjoy performing, and I love music, and I like the guys in the band. They're all, most of them have been with me for some while. And once we're in front of an audience, it's a different feeling. There's a wave between a performer and his audience, her audience, and I appreciate that, and I enjoy it, and I appreciate the feedback we get. So it's always a thrill to be out there on stage.
After all these years, you're still doing it, and let's talk about, I know you're at the Santa Claus Parade, a couple of the gigs coming up for the holidays. If people want to see you perform, where will you be?
Yes, we're the Plaza of the Queen Elizabeth Theatre has Christmas programs. We're there on December the 19th, and also at Robinson Square on December the 27th, both in the evening.
New Year's party, is the tradition going to continue?
New Year's Eve, yes, at the River Rock Casino. This is my 76th consecutive New Year's Eve. Wow.
And I was saying to you, Dal, every year I go with the friends, I'm like, what do we do for New Year's Eve? There isn't that one party here in the city, but there is at the River Rock with you, sir. So congrats for all of the success you've had in the music business and representing our city, and have fun on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Grand Marshal of the Parade, there it is, 1 p.m. You can check it out for yourself.